et bien payé. Et maman ye country dans sous polo. Ye maman ye country dans sous polo. Ou sous pola. Ou ko fixa maman ye mama. Mama ye. Ye mama ye country dans sous polo. Ye mama ye country dans sous polo. Ou sous pola. Ou ko fixa mama ye mama ye. Ye mama ye country dans sous polo. Ye mama ye country dans sous polo. Ou sous pola. Ou ko fixa mama ye mama ye. Orlando. Yes, Mouna Camerounais. On danse, il n'a fait d'aller l'acheter. Voici qu'un détournement des fonds publics. Mais où sont les autres? C'est les choses à vérifier. This country get fever. Bury them. Them don't turn a clando driver from Bokoye. Repe bitok say, let's win and hold you. Kable that's so for don't to me. PMU say, you don't make record them. Get vertige because they miss one number chaque dimanche. Faut 5 millions invisibles. Faut Jacomoni. Qui est riche à cause de TSA? Où sont les riches? Unalangwami. Ye mama ye country dans sous polo. Ye mama ye country dans sous polo. Ou sous pola. Ou ko fixa mama ye mama ye. IPP Southwest. He don't turn a extreme Southwest. Kumbamanfe Road. He don't turn the culture of the Manu people. Every day, motion of support from Manfe to Yaoundé. Na for Sika waiting. The job badly done. Aye say Manfe woman, Kumba woman. They know they buy powder again because of dust. Their color don't change for Sika dust. But every day, motion of support, ambition. He don't chop una for which the shows are verified. New law for Cameroon. He don't chop muna policier them. Aliasser bien la voiture. Tu me donnes mes 500 comme réglé. Now on a civil. Idée for minoter niendem. You na don't see what it. Petit pays bi commencé. Même les chefs d'État meurent. But time when Kuku Makoli Fongola, he won't come back. Brenda, Junior, Anastasie, les chefs d'État ne peuvent plus mourir. Money get power, money get power. Ashawo, alias Kwasa Kwasa. He don't turn a business where he don't need capital again. Paul Biabim Vondo, alias Kukuma. He don't talk to me, we create. If If you lose hair, gain hate, now you sabi, all na self-employment. Oh mama, yeah, country don't super low. Yeah mama, yeah, country don't super low. Who super la, who go fix her, mama, yeah, mama, mama, yeah. Makambo nyoso mwana likambo ya motema. Makambo nyoso mwana likambo ya motema. Libali nanga mwana likambo ya motema. Apariye mwana likambo ya motema. Zela, 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 zela. Jeffy Payos, Mukake, them no fit play again. If we na want for play, we na change birth certificate from Barganjefi Payos, Onana, Atangana, Marcos Mukake. Before we na fit come up for banque de touche. Le Cameroun de grandes ambitions, vraiment. La corruption, discrimination, it don't kill me pass. If you no get Godfather, na for your own risk. L'université de Boya, il donne ton centre de formation militaire. Dorothy Njoma, alias Margaret Thatcher, Ibise, as daughter of the soil. Na Caterpillar comme movie for Université de Boya. Miki I laugh small. For last fight, na Sutton. He movie for Université de Boya. And na today, he don't turn a locataire for Yaoundé. Country where you'd not get age limit. Le Cameroun de grandes ambitions, les choses à vérifier. Professeur Lambi, il sait, il n'a no corruption. Grande ambition lave. Donc alors, tu n'es pas mon fils. Enlevé du fonction. Où sont les hommes? Titanji Kambak. First strike movie. Second strike briefly. Vraiment, les choses à vérifier. Qui a tué Bikoy Njiki? Allez demander à Boya. Eh mama yeah, country dans super low. Yeah mama yeah, country dans super low. Pour super là, pour qu'on fixe mama yeah, mama, mama yeah. CPTM, UPC. Vraiment, we na ask that question for SDF. Who is the chairman of Social Democratic Front? Power to the people. Them say don't turn na individual power. SDF don't turn na meat. We dog the fight for divide and for factions. Les choses à vérifier. Mouna c'est na mi. Frundi c'est na mi. Ngwasiri c'est na mi. Les choses à vérifier. Na who be compositeur, auteur de SDF. You na ask me. Yeah mama yeah, country don't super low. Yeah mama yeah, country don't super low. Who super la, who go fix her, mama yeah, mama, mama yeah. Université de Boya, you no get future again. You come out day with the can diplôme de sortie. Now for your own risk. If you bring a law, call boss will wait you. If you be man pikin, basic union, alias welcome to Nanfang motorcycle. Impossible n'est pas idiot. Le Cameroun de grandes ambitions, c'est les choses à vérifier. NCNC. You don't turn an NGO. Where on man define way for Nyongo for USA. We not done here waiting. Now so we go take up for fix this country. The shows are verified. Oh, Tomio. Docteur ayant Providence, l'international, alias Ben Laden, Chotoma, établissement Chitos. Bonjour boy, Jalapouan, knock me piano for day.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to take time off to greet everybody where they come on live who can watch for this particular edition for Rebel TV. I want to take time off. I hope my sound quality be perfect. I hope my sound quality be okay. The sound will always be okay. Make I just try for see if he adjust them. Yeah, I want to take time off to greet everybody where they come on live who can watch for Rebel TV. I did see you now for comment section. I did see you now want to watch. Rebel TV don't change grade, you don't change stage, you don't change the model. Because Ambazonian Revolution, they win. I want to thank the efforts of all the Ambazonian people where they don't put down for the last 4 years for this revolution. For CC make we deliver the revolution on the platter of gold. I want to tell you, if you never ever enjoy revolutionary orgasm, if you never ever ejaculate, you will ejaculate for this particular revolution. Because when you see the things the way what boys that they do on for ground zero, the Amber boys, you go get one thing for confirm, and that means you the waiting at the day where you want to pay a flight to go for Boya. Ambazonians are going to take time off today for showing videos where come up from ground zero. I mean rare footage where nobody never see them. How we boys that they display real-time guns, they will never ever see anybody with that kind of guns. I'll be very shocked for this particular revolution when I see videos where our boys that don't go as far as to go collect them from La Republic. They display them for public. I get only one thing to tell una boys them. Una thank you very much. I never ever see this kind of courage where come up from boys that from ground zero. I never ever see this kind of courage even from any other country for people where they fight, for defend themselves, for separate the country. I never ever see them. I don't see them only for inside Ambazonia. Ambazonians, cabin crew, ready for departure. As I go to take una on this particular cruise, could fly for about 15,000 feet above the surface. And as would fly, if you want to ejaculate for inside plane, make sure say you ejaculate revolutionary. I go take time off to call a couple of people where they go be the cabin crew members where they go serve una for this particular flight. As they serve una for this particular flight, they go to block people in the comment section so that make window enter inside plane, make dirty no enter inside plane. And I want to thank you, person where the host Ambazonia National TV. Pascal Kiki, thank you very much for giving me this platform for operate. I go greet a couple of people where they watch for the corner of my screen. Joshua Amber, I see you and I throw away you cafe. Yannick Sikot, I hope say the watch. I see I'm Nigella Gills. I want to thank you very much. Will be. I thank you very much. Will be. The show today is pregnant. I thank you very much. Mananama Wizi. I thank you very much. Chris Mbatu. Oh, Chris Mbatu. I like this guy. I thank you very much, Chris Mbatu. Boris Diplomate, cabin crew ready for departure. I thank you very much. Choboy Amber, I greet you very much. Dollars Bill is watching. Ikome Leslie, I thank you very much. I hope to not be Sako Ikome. Dingo Tenelvi, that's a man of high Andalusite, Silimanite, and Kayanite. I thank you very much, Dingo Tenelvi. NS Vuyu, thank you very much, NS Vuyu. That's a man of high Labradoritic formations. Erica Zara, that's a woman of high plagioclase feldspar. Thank you very much. Simcard B, that's a man of high Mobo Pluto kakistocracy. Gladden C, I thank you very much. Everybody ready to watch. I want to start show for today. And I want to tell when I say the show today be very, very pregnant. As the show today be very, very pregnant, I will show you a couple of things for the side of my screen. Make everybody watch, make everybody see, make everybody understand. Say Rebel TV don't change. Rebel TV it is switch. That means that the most professional TV for inside this Ambazonia revolution with high quality videos, beaming high quality sound, beaming high quality images to the people of Ambazonia, and even the victories with the win them against neighboring La Republique du Cameroon. Ambazonians, when I watch on the side of my screen, make a show on these things who I want to show right now. 1 second.
Bon. I command that the talk. I have meeting. I command I see. Get here, Junior and I call that name. Chef Cobra. Donc the team we do shine, and the team do one of the team this we do the harvesting on the 11th. On the 10th of March, 2020. And the team this all the way from far away. All the way from far away. Oh, no, nothing new. And the team this. You know, Sam. You don't need to check. And I think this is the harvest time. Yes. When I look at here, I will see GP. No, we say we're going to back way. See GP, garde presidential. So yeah, look at. Let me prepare to the top.
Anybody will know that map.
Then here you will see BIR, Battalion Intervention Rapide. Then there, at the team they will get them. Who harvest and the small who harvest.
They're
talking
thunder.
How we command a host?
Shine
Bobo, double cutting. Action. Yes. Then the one I command Dada. Bon. I command Dada the talk. I have meeting I command I see. Get here, Junior and I call that name. Chef Cobra. Donc the team we do shine, and the team do one of the team this we do the harvesting on the 11th. On the 10th of March, 2020. And the team this all the way from far away. All the way from far away. Oh, no, nothing new. And the team this. You know, Sam. You don't need to check. And I think this is the harvest time. Yes. When I look at here, I will see GP. No, we say we're going to back way. See GP, garde presidential. So yeah, look at. Let me prepare to the top.
Anybody will know that map.
Then here you will see BIR, Battalion Intervention Rapide. Then there, at the team they will get them. Who harvest and the small who harvest.
They're talking thunder.
How we command a host?
Shine
Bobo, double cutting. Action. Yes. Then the one I command Dada. Bon. I command Dada the talk. I have meeting I command I see. Get here, Junior and I call that name. Chef Cobra. Donc the team we do shine, and the team do one of the team this we do the harvesting on the 11th. On the 10th of March, 2020. And the team this all the way from far away. All the way from far away. Oh, no, nothing new. And the team this. You know, Sam. You don't need to check. And I think this is the harvest time. Yes. When I look at here, I will see GP. No, we say we're going to back way. See GP, garde presidential. So yeah.
Ambazonians at the show now for that one make una see for the side of una screen things where they happen for this particular revolution. I don't show a couple of things that we're going to show now for this screen we're on program. I'm gonna bear with me, make I just make sure say I adjust my screen back. When I see the reality where they happen for Rebel TV, as when I see for the side of una screen, this one a bitter news reality we don't enter for this particular revolution. Cabin crew here ready for departure and una serve anybody with the comment section. Una give them water, una give them mimo, make a drink. As una see for the corner for una screen. Even if I turn for corner for screen for address this particular issue, una see now wanna amber, Sonia, soldiers them, fighters them where they don't revenge against La Republique du Cameroon. They enter for inside La Republique du Cameroon, they don't collect materials where they show una rare photos where una no go ever see them for any of those enablers, their blogs. And I could see 5 of these videos, then today we're going to show them one after the other. Where we see Ambazonia soldiers, fighters, where they revenge against La Republique with all temerity when they enjoy. Ambazonians wanna see real-time weapons and bullets where I never ever see them before. Where even ADF, I never see them for ADF their skin, where they go buy them. We ADF, they buy gun them, bullets, the best of all quality, but nobody understands say this one come on directly from Israel. And I want to thank our counterparts there for Israel, where they supply La Republic to Cameroon with real-time quality materials. Say may they continue to do good job because our own job now will continue to collect. Israel, you are a partner of us. I want to thank Israel as one of the same for the site of on the screen. Na really good job where Ambazonians they don't do them. If I've even paused the video, when I go to see exactly thing where the guy that they show them. Make I just put down for here, the pause them. When I see bullet them, when I see them. That one a bullet the way with the Siena for Congo, for DRC, with the Siena for Sudan or South Sudan. Struggle don't change, my brother. If anybody need to believe struggle, not all these one of the Siam, that you won't know the Siam before. When I see the boy rubber for neck, that means a bullet even plenty so the rubber for neck Siam on top amber flag. Maybe some person no can talk say, oh no, this is not Ambazonia, this is South Sudan. No, that's an amber flag that. On top amber flag, they put on so they be proud of their country, say that they defend their women and children and they want to separate the country. Cameroon go be separated. Ambazonians make una see the reality. Now the boys and that. I see how they hang out for chest. See bullet, that one at 16 millimeters inches. Now the one that way they take and sniper, they take you out. The boys they hang out for chest, they show their face. You want it fear witty. If you not get revolutionary orgasm for this struggle, it means say you know to watch the struggle, you know to enjoy them, and you to watch the fake news. This one are original news with video where they enter for inside Rebel TV. Ambazonians, I've been a deputy defense in charge of the Ambazonia Atlantic region. And I tell una say if una need to support this struggle, make una only she don't watch ejaculate for inside the revolution. Because I want to make everybody enjoy as we move. See millimeters gone the way the boy the helmet. You see him? See the other one way the rebel. That other short one and that one way you get 6-pack. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No again a 2-pack. See him? Now that is short. Now the shortest one for inside that one, and then they call and say mafia. You need a mafia. I want to thank you, mafia. Just say they watch me now for ground zero because don't tell me somebody call your name. As I salute you for inside Rebel TV. Now that short one, they salute you. You need a mafia. I want to thank you, mafia. As you call me today for WhatsApp, you tell me say you want to salute for Rebel TV, and I want also to special salute for you for the courage where you get them. Hey, mafia, may God continue to bless you. I want to throw you salute for this great courage where you get them. See only bullet the way you carry have a chest. Your chest they don't heavy all. No be fat, they want muscles. I want to thank you very much. And I will connect you for Ashu Lucas. May they teach you how to go for gym again. When I build, when I muscle, when I physique. As when I show on a face, when I don't successfully go for location, where nobody don't even know a location right now. La Republic du Cameroon, because of a decoy, they go right for Bambalang on the whole side for kill innocent people. Where the people, where they be collect those weapons, them, they don't go different sides. This struggle, not be struggle, where they take and make play. Now struggle. When they take the struggle for make decoy for La Republic du Cameroon. So some certain things that they want to talk for revolution. Since something not happen for Bambalang, when I feel in Bambalang, La Republic they go for that side, but we already go for different sides. Now we own the territory, now we own terrain. But I want to thank this boy there for the good job where they do and when I see them for here. That means that they show their face, even villagers. Now, so villagers they stand when I see them say that they protect women and children. No, because someone can't say, oh no, these guys are terrorizing women and children. Make a rewind now and I see villagers where they stand for here to watch. Now, villagers that way they stand for here to watch, and I don't see villagers. I don't see them for here. Villagers where they stand for here to watch. Make a play when I see villagers where they stand for watch. When I see them, that in that for inside community villagers that they stand there to watch, and they encourage the boy. They say, "I beg, when I protect we, when I protect our country, and when I protect our civilians." When I see an amber flag, when I see the real things the way don't happen. If you have a comment section, now all you need to do now for pump love, for show love for these particular boys the way they don't go do good job. 5 videos that they will go show. I'm doing number 1, 4 remain. And all these videos, they go a long way for showing up for inside this revolution. So these boys, they don't get nothing for loss anymore. First time where they show their face or they hide their face, they don't pass. Right now, at a time where they show their face and they show exactly thing where they do them against La Republic du Cameroon. And when they do this thing, then now they die. Now La Republic du Cameroon, it go here. As I go show now for video here, when I see thing where it happen for here, say La Republic du Cameroon, they don't go see God. Make a change the video. Make a show this one. All right, no, not here. I want to put a second video we come up from ground zero. So now here I try to see whether it is located now for which place. Make us see. Is this one? No, not this one. All right, make us see exactly where that video be found. As I put that video for here, I want to show everybody The reality for this particular revolution. Make us see exactly where this video is. Now, bear with me 1 second. Okay, exactly thing what is shown for this particular revolution are the repercussions in that La Republic du Cameroon terrorists that they sleep straight and they bury them every day. Nobody need to show them. Me for news no go tell una and all of those information are hidden soon at the CM. Now La Republic du Cameroon soldiers that they sleep straight. The one where they kill them, we Ambazonian soldiers that they slaughter them for inside Ambazonia because they can't kill our women and children. Now in that way they bury them every day. So far I get credible information say at least 3,600 La Republique du Cameroon terrorists that don't die since 2016. But La Republique du Cameroon, they downplay the figures. That means that they play down the figures, that they try to reduce the death toll because now a disgrace for announce them. Say your own citizens, they don't kill military about 3,600. So La Republique du Cameroon, they play with those numbers. According to Camto, your opposition figures, we talking for inside White House the other day, Camto talks say Ambazonians, they don't care about 900. La Republique du Cameroon, they talk say they don't care about 400. So in truth, the number they add 900 plus 400 and times them by 2. Ambazonians, they don't slaughter at least 3,600 La Republique du Cameroon terrorists them, where the camp can kill their women and children. We, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, we encourage the protection of homeland and the separation of Cameroon from Ambazonia from Cameroon. Secondly, we encourage our civilians, our citizens, our families back home to fight and defend themselves. Let them defend themselves because they are endangered species. And the third thing where they get to remember and for their head, may they buy guns, operation every family buy a gun for protect your women and children. As long as you are a citizen of the world, you decide on for abroad, you decide on for anywhere in the world, you get the right to protect your family back home. Just like you send money back home, may they take care of your mommy, your papa. You get to also send money, may your mommy, your papa, they defend themselves in case of any security threat. Just like how would they encourage our families that back home may they fight against coronavirus. Just like how would they encourage our families back home may they survive economically. You have the right to encourage your family back home to protect their own survival by building up their own security defenses. Now, why that way would they talk? Say operation one man, one family, when I get to buy guns and when I get to buy not only guns. I go share when there's something for this screen what on program for today. When I go see exactly what they try to talk about. Make us share the side of the screen. Now hold on 1 second. I think it's here. Hold on. All right. I want to share with something for my screen here. Where when I go see for my screen here, and this particular thing, a commode now from the U.S. government. That means that the U.S. government, you don't talk something I want to share with everybody when I just watch the screen as we read them through. The United States Department, the U.S. government has officially released its human rights report on Cameroon as of this week. In March 2020, I go read the report for Una. The report be very, very lengthy. Una bear with me, make I open the screen for you and the report is. I hope say everybody they see my screen at the report that Human Rights, Cameroon Human Rights Report 2019 by the United States government. When I read the report, it be about 400 pages long, all against Cameroon by the United States government, and something catch my attention for this report and make when I read with me. Politically motivated reprisals against individuals located outside the country. On a written where the U.S. government writes about Cameroon in their human rights report, the first human rights report released by the U.S. government about Cameroon in the entire world history. When I read this particular section where I don't move them out of the 400-page report, the U.S. government writes, politically motivated reprisals against individuals located outside the country. Yet when they use the U.S. government talk, there were credible reports that for politically motivated purposes, the government of Cameroon attempted to exert bilateral pressure on other countries aimed at having them take adverse legal action against specific individuals, including Anglophone separatists and their political opponents. So the U.S. government clearly talk, say La République du Cameroon, they don't understand their game where they try to sue we for inside American legal system here to a US government human rights report about Cameroon right down. Now in that it be factual. 400 pages, you can download it, anybody can read it. Here, there were credible reports that for politically motivated purposes, the government attempted to exert bilateral pressure on other countries aimed at having them take adverse legal action against specific individuals, including Anglophone separatists and other political opponents. That is exactly what the US government is writing. And they go further for even talk about Julius Ayok Siseko, and they talk about the millions where La République du Cameroon, they'll rip them out by illegally imprisoning our people. And this is all from the US government, accessible by everyone, very, very credible. And everybody can read it for themselves on this particular edition of Rebel TV as I show now for the side of my screen. Ambazonians, the struggle don't change, the reality for the struggle don't change, and everybody get to understand, say, the reality for the struggle they change, and everybody get to understand, say, the reality for the struggle, no be the struggle as before, US government writer, wanna bear with me, make I share my screen again one more time. I go show you the second one with the US government writer, and at this particular report I want to show you for here, and that was in 1986. When I read with me as I go through, the US government writes, the Anglophones, who constitute some 20% of the population of nearly 10 million, when I read them for here, 10 million fear their gradual assimilation into a dominant Francophone community. And according to the US Embassy reporting, although they currently lack the leadership, that was in 1986. Although they currently lack the leadership and unity, when I see, if I move my screen for you, hold on 1 second. Okay, I hope so everybody they see them right now. Although they currently lack the leadership and unity to effectively challenge Paul Biya's rule, we believe the Anglophone minority is a potential time bomb. That it place where sweet me for inside this particular report from 1986. Say the Anglophone minority is a potential time bomb, and should the central government of La République du Cameroon fail to respect their cultural and linguistic tradition, the 2 million strong community may view armed confrontation. They don't talk say protest. They say may view armed confrontation as their only alternative. Cameroon is officially bilingual, but without perfect mastery of French, it is difficult for the Anglophones to gain admittance into the best schools and to enter the civil service. And according to US Embassy, Cameroon students slightly are overweighty. They go further for enumerator. Ambazonians are set the pace for this particular edition, make everybody understand the legal foundation on which we stand for advocates for our cause for this particular revolution, and make everybody understand not change form. And because the revolution not change form and shape, we get to show now everything where we need them for advance the cause of this particular revolution. As I go to enter for my second and the third and the fourth video, I want to show some particular photo here for addressing where it don't happen for inside Bui. And I want to tell the people of Bui in very simple language exactly the atrocities where they don't engage in, and why they don't support the wrong factions, and how the wrong factions now that they kill themselves. The people of Bui, I hope when they watch, I go share some photo here for the side of my screen. I hope say everybody they see this photo for the side of the screen. Just like we get the good news where they come up from ground zero, we also get bad news where they come up from ground zero. About 2-3 days ago, a group of people from Bui community, they go as far as shooting their own selves. That means they call themselves the Bui warriors. The Bui warriors don't go as far as killing their own soldiers, shooting their own soldiers for Vekovi. Vekovi, that's some place for inside Bui. That means they not only end at trying to kill the ADF, but they go now for slaughter innocent children where they fight for honor the Bui warriors. And I want to take this opportunity for address a certain cultural aspect in this revolution where we feel for understanding. Bui get one of the strongest traditions. Say if you kill or you thief for any person, you die, no be far away from you. Now why that way you understand say even Chacha where it be die, it die na simply because it kill people, innocent people when they fight for the same cause. Now what I understand say as Chacha die, the guns the way they be thief for ADF, they Bui people we ignorantly they be let themselves carried away by Southwesterners where they don't understand anything about the revolution, where they don't get any soldier for their place, but where they want to manipulate Northwesterners where they get their own leadership and their own culture. Now whether one of the CM right now, the Bui people they don't start wake up against the Bui warriors, they ask themselves why would not thief ADF their guns and why those guns they not be used against La Republic du Cameroon, why did they use the guns that against their own fellow civilians and fighters. Una they see how they slaughter at least 10 boys for under the Bui county, whatever they call the Bui warriors. And they not only kill themselves, they also go inside their camps, lock up their own fighters. As I speak right now, at least 24 La Republique du Cameroon, I will call them La Republique du Cameroon, Bui warrior members. They don't arrest them and they don't put them inside their camp. As they shit on right now for inside camp, they shit on now so they language for inside camp. I don't understand how when they as a group, when they learn and when they take orders from those in the diaspora, and then when they go in a long run for attack, arrest your own soldiers, put them for inside camp. I never ever know where it don't ever happen in the revolution. Even Red Dragons or whoever or ADF never ever do them. For arrest your own soldier, not be saying a different my own soldier. Arrest your own soldier, put them for inside camp. And then they maltreat your own soldiers for inside camp. Go a long way for shoot innocent soldiers there for inside your own camp. And now your own soldiers will they fight for you. All this manipulation from the diaspora, I beg your pardon, it get to stop in this particular revolution. We don't go a long way in this revolution for start turn our backs to go the wrong way. We know if we go the wrong way in this revolution because we get a few miscreants the way that they should on abroad. They pay boys them as low as 50, 25,000. Say when they fight, kill their own selves. Ask yourself this question. Those who pay you, are they even from your counties? Are they even from your communities? Or are they even from your savannah zone? They are all from the southern zone or the Atlantic zone. And in those Atlantic zones, they don't even get even a fraction, even a dime. They don't even get even a soldier on the ground. But they can't disarm you after effectively disarming their own boys and for their own communities. Sako get a plan. Sako get an agenda. And the agenda be very simple. For disarm the entire Ambazonians. So all these things that happen because they be coordinated. All these things that happen because it be planned out. All these things that happen because na a strategy for disarm, for engage in Peter Mafani Musonge's disarmament committee strategies. And the strategy be very simple. Sako don't collect money for disarm Fako as he don't successfully make Sako a governable state under La Republique du Cameroon by not allowing soldiers for operate in Fako. And when they see that short one way, it be closer to gravity, Mola Wonjambua. They fear the presence of the ADF for Fako. They even talk to me they ban the ADF for Fako. And it doesn't end there. They have extended their ludicrous vision for the revolution by going into Bui, places the way ADF don't successfully stage 1st October march past with millions and thousands of brave soldiers showing their faces and encouraging the women and children to stand strong. They don't go as far as making those particular communities fighting themselves. And after you fight yourself, you become weaker. La Republique du Cameroon consumes you. So who loses? You don't chop 25,000. La Republique du Cameroon. Yisako Ikome don't chop millions from the proceeds. Musonge, na wise man. He gives Sako du Cameroon, Gideon. He give Gideon 5 million. Gideon can give you 2,000 or 5,000. You can't take them, you chop them, you kill your brothers and sisters. La Republique du Cameroon can wipe you out. Gideon is shit on for Maryland, the fucking Bolo woman. Now who lose? Now you lose. I want to tell you the soldiers therefore boy, una wise up, and you the soldiers elsewhere in Ambazonia, una get to wise up, open your brains. I want to see photos the way they come up from La Republique du Cameroon or for Ambazonia. They show na Ambazonians where they don't kill La Republique and not Ambazonians killing their own fighters. This is the worst thing anybody feels see in this revolution. And I get to show them so that make everybody sense they come inside. And I want also address one specific aspect. Soldiers, they for ground zero when I take banger. Some of these soldiers, or some of them, or even most of the soldiers, they take banger. Banger, they need a smoker for inside war. That banger, they so they climb for people their head, it make them for do things the way that they regret after when the banger don't clear. When I don't get to the fight bang with banger, when I don't get to even the smoke banger for inside war. Banger are for people where they want to relax, that they take that they relax, that they feel themselves. They want high. You go high for inside revolution. Go high for inside your prisons. Take guns, they shoot your own people, they kill them. Who loses? You never see La Republique du Cameroon, they smoke banger where they fight war. Now only one want smoke marijuana banger for inside war. But I'm not going to blame one for one thing. Now frustration. Because my way the smoke banger are mostly frustrated people then. People where they want to calm down their nerves. Now frustration because my trip to Boya, it don't frustrate una. But I want to tell una say we'll give una the second opportunity. And we'll give the Ambazonian people their second opportunity for raise their guns, for buy their bullets, and for arm themselves. And this comes to exactly the strategy I want to talk on today. Today we're not going to raise funds. Next week we'll start the official launching of the funds for Liberate Homeland and for free homeland citizens from the hands of La Republique du Cameroon military terrorists. But I want to tell you one thing today. If you watch me and listen very keenly, we don't put out a strategy in place. Wherever you are in Ambazonia, you have to join your nearest defense forces. And this is the strategy I am enumerating, I'm listing out. We already group heads of every division, call it counties. We don't group defense heads of every county from Mezam, Ngoketunjia, Kupe Maninguba, Meme, Fako, Manu, all those 13 counties would already group defense heads, not political heads, defense heads. And if you fall inside any of those counties, structurally in those communities like Alabukam, or in those communities like Babongo, or in those communities like Bambalang, structurally, if you fall inside any of those defense heads, they manage those particular subunits. And if right now you watch me, you know, be a member of any defense group, and you go be willing for carry your own AK-47 for defend your family, your women and children and communities against La Republique du Cameroon military terrorists, contact me for the number we go show am on the screen. Contact me, I go link you up directly with the person who will be in charge of that particular division or that particular county, and that person will establish you under that unit, and the money will go raise them with the buy guns, you get your own one AK-47. What goal? Now say when I did about how many millions, 2 million soldiers in active force for ground zero, and we're going for supply with guns in the next 6 months. When I don't stay enough for inside the shadows, for cry, for lament, say when I don't get gun, when I don't get bullet. When I don't stay inside the fringes for cry, for lament, say how long Ivo will continue for fight La Republique will not get guns. We don't hear when I cries, and we don't tell when I say make una stand up and make una take these guns they want to give una in the next 6 months. I insist. The number I go show on for screen. Some of una don't even get my numbers. When I call me directly, I go link when I up with those people where they be in charge of those divisions. For every division where you call me from, you get somebody where already be in charge of. We just come on meeting, it already be clear and it already be certified. I go link una up with that person. That person go establish una under the unit, and they go train una on the Geneva Conventions. They go train una on the war laws. They go train una on international laws and how to conduct una self among civilian communities. And after that, una swear an oath. Say una no go ever take the gun for turn them against any civilian or for fight any civilian or for cause havoc inside civilian communities. And una go use those guns against La Republique du Cameroon only. That is what we'll be rolling out in the next few days as we'll be officially launching the Liberation of Our Homeland project. That is what we'll be launching in the next few days and want everybody to participate in the liberation of our homeland. Ambazonians, this time for politics don't pass. Time will begin to take Ambazonians for a ride don't pass. Time will begin to play politics, people that die for ground zero, it don't pass. This time that time will get to open everybody eye for understanding the revolution be one and indivisible. And La République du Cameroon, they don't start cry, they don't start suffer, and we'll get to help La République du Cameroon for back out from Ambazonia, where I go to show una for the side of una screen. As una don't see these boys that they do very good job. Now the exact thing this who I want to make with support. These were boys that we want to see them for the side of una screen. I want to insist here. Any man we want to take this revolution for play politics, I go open lines when I go call. Any man we want to take this revolution for play politics, like Chris Anu, I don't hear a lot of things about the ICC. And make I just take the opportunity to address this issue of the ICC. The International Criminal Court, they operate on standards. In fact, they call and say the Rome Statute of 2001 or 2002, the Rome Statute. It operates on standards. When I hear people, they talk, say they want sue Pobia for ICC, they laugh. Those are scammers. Those are thieves. That is another way to rip people off their pockets. When I hear person talk, say, una want sue ICC, una want sue Pobia for ICC, they laugh. Una know why? Make I explain. With the ICC, they prosecute, that means that they persecute war crimes, people who don't commit war crimes, crimes against humanity, genocide, and ethnic cleansing. War crimes are when you get an armed confrontation and people do not behave well according to Geneva laws. Crimes against humanity are when they violate human rights, to gross violation of human rights. Genocide, now when you specifically target a particular clan, community group or whatever, like La République du Cameroon do over in Ambazonia. Ethnic cleansing, now when you want to wipe out a particular ethnic group. That is all what La République is guilty of. But now, does it suffice that you can push La République to the ICC? Of course you do, and you have the right. Why and how? Because Ambazonia itself be a trap for La République du Cameroon for continue its war crimes, crimes against humanity, genocide, and ethnic cleansing. They either leave Ambazonia or they stay there committing those crimes. So now, how can you pull La République du Cameroon to the ICC? It's a political question. Make I explain why you cannot. Number one, the ICC will never, ever indict a sitting head of state. Never. They have never, and it's in the Rome Statute, never to touch any president or even rebels. They cannot do it. The Rome Statute clearly states that they cannot indict or persecute or investigate and indict or persecute any president or rebel group or anything. They cannot do it. They don't have the powers to do it because those presidents, they be protected under the Vienna Conventions on Diplomatic Practices of 1961 and the Vienna Conventions on Consular Practices of 1963. Number two, Cameroon itself never ratify the Rome Statute, and under international law, they will only hold you if you violate a treaty where you don't ratify them. For sign them no be enough, but for ratify them, it be enough. Cameroon clearly never ratified the Rome Statute, making themselves very, very insulated from the ICC's hawks. That means if you try for sue La République du Cameroon for ICC, you're wasting your time. Because the ICC, they only work now with countries where they don't sign and ratify the international treaty agreement of the Rome Statute. So if, as stupid as some of us, we, the Ambazonian leaders, be, if you think, say, you want to go for ICC, for go push Pobia for ICC, I'm sorry, in as much as I hate Pobia more than you, it will not work. We need to fight this revolution as illiterates as Gideon, the talk, or Gideon and old Gideon, Sako and Chris Ano. We need to fight this revolution as illiterate. We'll fight them as intellectuals. And that is why some certain routes and they were they tell when I say you know go walk, when I go that route now come back and meet me and talk them again after 2 years when I say Tapang be right. Don't fight La République du Cameroon at the ICC. It will not work because La République du Cameroon has never ratified the Rome Statute. Don't think you could fight La République du Cameroon when you have said you are an Ambazonian country. You never even signed and ratified the Rome Statute by yourself. So the ICC is not applicable on some of us or some of us in Ambazonia or Ambazonians in general because we have not yet signed nor ratified the ICC treaty. In Cameroon, it is not at all applicable because they have not signed, they have signed, but they have not ratified. But there are cases where individuals can refer people to the ICC and make her explain those cases. Even ICC itself will take an obligation for go into a country for go indict their leader if he commit those crimes at an alarming level. For 2005, the ICC triumph for Sudan with Omar al-Bashir, and al-Bashir now only several about 20 years later where they catch al-Bashir because they don't come up power. That means in 2005, the ICC itself, the ICC stand up against al-Bashir for toxicity for war crimes. But now the political question was, has Sudan signed and ratified the ICC's Rome Statute? Yes, he has signed and ratified it. So the ICC had a hand over Sudan for 2005 because the Sudan don't sign and ratify that statute. So the ICC will catch you. But the problem was, the person one I talk about is still the power. Yes, it's still the power. So now no get no right for touch you until he come up power. Now time where Sudanese president come up power where they don't catch in a center for ICC. So when I understand the game. Number two, when a citizen if you refer people to the ICCs, when a citizens them. But if you as a citizen want to refer somebody to the ICC, look at the foundation of that international legal agreement where they bind you and the ICC. So at the end of the day, ask yourself this question. Are we not wasting our time talking about the ICCs when we're supposed to be arming our citizens on ground zero? Are we not wasting our time talking about the ICCs and distracting people from the real focus when we are supposed to be arming our soldiers before we even think of any other solution? Distract us the day for inside this revolution. When they try to pull an agenda, on attention, on our brains towards the negative route. Ambazonians, when I shine when I eye. I no go ever risk my life for show my face, my name, and my integrity for can life for public. For thing where I know say you no go walk. I be stand against government from day one. I tell when I say government no go walk, everybody don't pay eye today. I stand against thief with my trip to Boya. I tell when I say they walk because they been a thieves, they be out for disarm when I don't see them today. At the point where everybody be hate the ADF and Ayabacho Lucas, I stood with them because I tell when I say I don't see the vision in the ADF and Ayabacho Lucas. Today everybody's with the ADF and Ayabacho Lucas. With all the insults, I am still here talking the truth and I've never wavered. All those bloggers where they used to talk against Tapang Ivo because they do the IG, right now they are my friends. Who could ever believe that Tato and me will speak one word? I have not wavered. Now you don't come and we are friends. I don't have anything against him. Mark Barata, the same person. I have not wavered. They have come and we are still talking. We are collaborating and we are fighting the same enemy. I will never ever shift from my position because I want to blindfold you for any political reason. The struggle will be very easy. You have only one solution and the way out is going out. Buy your guns. Arm yourselves. As much as you send money and you sit here in the diaspora, taking money from your pocket, your salary, your sweat, sending it back home to your mother for buy chop for family, for help yourself for a government, where the government need to help your mommy or your papa, you have the right to also send money to your parents to defend themselves. This is a political statement. You have a right to send money to your parents back home to defend themselves in case of any eventuality. There is biological terrorism, and that is called coronavirus. It is a biological terrorism. If we, in this age of biological terrorism, with the coronavirus and Ebola outbreak, we are now sending money to our parents to equip themselves against the coronavirus. What more of a military terrorism? So are you not eligible or allowed to send money to your parents to equip themselves, prepare themselves against the Cameroon military terrorism. Ambazonians, you have a legal right. Make nobody not stand anywhere for fool you, for lie to you, say you don't get a right to support the fight against biological terrorism, against military terrorism, against all forms of terrorism. As long as your umbilical cord, thing where they call and say a placenta, they bury and for Ambazonia, you have the right to protect where it was buried. If we have 4 million of us in the diaspora, our placentas were buried 4 million of us in Ambazonia. We have the right to protect where our placentas were buried. Cabin crew, we are still flying at an altitude of 51 kilometers above sea level and above the surface. I hope so when they enjoy when I say for comment section, as I go open lines, people they go call. And I want to make when I go straight to the point. But before I open the lines, I want to be very clear. And one thing could be very clear. We need collaboration and unity at this time of the revolution more than ever before. Not be time this for we folk turn our guns against our own people for any reason. I don't insist, and I do on record. Say may they kill any ADF force will they ever engage in any kidnapping. Likewise, may they kill any other force will they engage in kidnapping. I'm not supporting any way kidnapping. I don't support violence against civilians. I don't support it in any way, shape, or form. And I don't always be on record as quoted as saying it. So no thing says sometimes Tapang support ADF. No. If something be bad against the ADF, it should be killed. If something be bad against the Red Dragon, it should be killed. If something be bad against the ROK, it should be killed. But so far, our forces are doing good. The little skirmishes over get them from left to right. Those are normal problems. Those are what we call teething problems of a child. Not be carried away by the fact say, small thing people don't dramatize them. Oh, ADF this one I saw it there. Oh, ADF this so people they dramatize things in plenty. I don't want drama. Because soldiers they operate for ground zero, they are bound to have small grievances, small disunity or small disagreement. But some of we would take the opportunity for expand the agreement as a big problem, then invite La Republic to Cameroon for come inside those communities for ravage Ambazonia. Who loses, who gains? It is only us who lose. And we will keep losing because we think La Republic to Cameroon has the right to come and save us from solving our own problems, whereas only one more can solve our problems. I see people in WhatsApp groups sending audio messages in their native language saying people should hate the ADF. If the ADF engage for send those same messages in those same languages, same people they hate any other group when I go like them. When I feel so when I get monopoly over the social media, when I feel so when I get monopoly over languages, why when I take when I time for do bad things in this revolution? I ask you this question. When I never hear any day an ADF audio and one ADF video leak, no, none, and you will never hear it because they have never been negative. But why it be saying that only other groups than their audios that they leak, or their WhatsApp conversations that they leak, or their Zoom conversations that they leak? People leak them out because they are devilish plans. And now somebody waiting inside those groups, they talk say, no, I get to send this thing out because I don't like them. Although I be quiet inside this group, I don't like them. But show me one conversation for ADF where they never leak out. One. I go pay you even any money. Just give me one conversation of the ADF where they never leak out. Just one. I don't need two, one. Nobody. But Ambazonians will be so stupid and gullible. Will be manipulated by the idiots. For think, say the ADF na your enemy. If the ADF na your enemy, why it be say the enemy is them? Then the commander from La Republique du Cameroon, their Sako Kam. Where all time the whole WhatsApp group and the rest they talk a negative thing. Somebody doesn't know this thing no fine. It is send them out. It is send them out. It is leak them out. Anything where they leak them out, it means they not be fine thing. Because somebody not be happy. Somebody not be good. Someone is disgruntled. It not be right. When I be manipulating the boys there for ground zero where they smooth banger. The one the way that sense it and therefore inside the head they need to follow owner. At this stage of the revolution, I think they call Pobia for ICC. If Pobia no go ICC, we will do it. If Pobia denies I no can the ICC, we will do it. We will go beat you. The only way for beat Pobia out, for send her for ICC, now for move for power, and I think that way Ambazonians that they do one. Now the way that will make the government completely ungovernable, and it will be taken out of power by your own domestic audience. That is why Kamto, we have given Kamto the power to stand and even talk against Pobia Who is Kamto himself? Kamto no get no power, na Ambazonia don't get power. Because if not be so we destabilize Cameroon, Kamto no forget power for stand talk. We have made people become relevant against Pobia in neighboring La Republic to Cameroon. Kamto get to always thank Ambazonians for giving him the power for even stand talk. As lame as he is, he cannot even use an armed strategy. If they catch person where they try to assassinate you for nothing, they is free. So stupid francophones as they are. When I get to lynch you one time, how Ambazonians did they do one? Because he will fight and runs away, lives to fight another day. We don't talk this entire. I don't know that Ambazonians they not go ever hear them. When I say come to, they not go hear them. And would insist, Ambazonians don't make so many of these people relevant and making some of them irrelevant as well. Like the Ballas have become irrelevant because they still stand for something that we don't believe in. Anybody who stand against the Ambazonia cause becomes irrelevant. But if you want to stand up for La Republique du Cameroun, their cause for inside La Republique, and you're a La Republique du Cameroun citizen, there you become relevant. And I want to insist, Ambazonians at the back, especially the forces of Ground Zero, when I don't listen for these people for diaspora, they'll kill one. See the Bui Warriors, so everybody say, oh no, Bui Warriors, you are doing great. Today, Bui Warriors have slaughtered their own people. 10 of them, how can you be killing your own soldiers? That means you don't kill 23, not correct. For ADF, now you don't can kill yourself. When I go kill on yourself because when I feel do things will be bad against one. It's a spiritual problem. You took an oath not to turn your weapons against your own fellow citizens. You are now turning your weapons and it's turning back at you. Now the blood of Nginyam. Look at the entire Bui, for example. People in Bui right now are asking, where is the ADF? May they can protect them. May ADF can protect them. May ADF can protect you how? We want to encourage Sako and the rest. Time when they try to disarm ADF. Now when I don't open our eyes because as stupid as we black people then they are, if they know whipping for our last, we will learn the hard way. I don't know how we go stupidly allow ourselves to be manipulated by people who don't even get a force in their own community. If anybody, one can stand tell you today, say take gun turn against your own person. Ask that person, show me your village. May the person tell you village. Ask him, say how many defense soldiers you get up for you inside your own village. If he does get more than 50, he say, okay, I go hear your advice. If he don't get any, he say, I don't go hear your advice. When Sako come, for can't tell you that Mami Pima, ask you one question. Sako, you come here. For inside your village where you come out from inside Bova or Bukwai, how many you get from inside Bukova? How many you get from inside Bukova? How many soldiers, if you claim, say for inside your own village, you get them? If Sakoto say no even get up to 50, then tell you, say my friend, just kick out. You don't want to kill my own people for inside my own village. We don't chop together for inside the same plate. You want to kill my own people for your benefit. It doesn't work. Ambazonians will open an eye. You know if you work, every time it's always trouble. Every time the time those will get to unite in this revolution. But people do everything to distract us. The simplest thing to do is to take out La Republique du Cameroun. I don't know why I mean what is here. The simplest, the easiest strategy to do is to take out La Republique. It's defeating La Republique, the ABC. I swear to God, I don't know whether Lord please open my people's eyes, let them see knowledge. The only thing you need to do is all you can do. Buy your guns, defend yourselves. Not turn that weapons against your own people. No, for any reason, be carried away by somebody for turn weapon against your own person. It should never work. The soldiers when they don't survive today, now truly people with God on to say they don't go die like General Efang. If Efang be do bad thing, God for to say die. Church do bad thing, now whether God to say may die. Amigo do bad thing, now whether God to say die. This struggle be God ordained. When I need to hear him, when I need to see him. If truly the pastors who had the ordination of God, they know for the stamp for front TV, the toxic Samson key David or Gideon key David. Now because the curse of God is working against them. Because as a man of God, you even get to speak by the Spirit. Because me, I've been a man of the God. I always speak in tongues because I've been carried away by the Spirit. As a man of God, you have to speak in spirit. Even when they ask you a question in your dream, you just simply say it. John chapter 3 verse 6. You just say it. But when you dare, even in spirit, you cannot even answer a question. In physical person, you cannot answer. Therefore, you have a problem. You have a problem. If truly God be there on the side of pastors, those pastors they know for being ridiculed, they know for thief 8 million, how many $1 million the thief for people there. This struggle right now don't change. Would they barely survive this struggle in good standing? City way boy they won't collect them for ground zero. Now in there on the side when I screen for you on see them. City way boys they won't collect them. These boys they won't collect the weapons the way the Israeli they send them for La Republic they can't kill we. Or na Russia they send them for La Republic they can't kill we. These boys they going to collect these weapons from La Republic with all bravery. If they be lost their life in the process, ask yourself this question. They go empty hand, go collect weapons from La Republic. Now they don't come back with the weapons. This one that they see from La Republic. If they be go empty hands, so they kill them when I've just waiting. Because they don't chop them my trip to Boya. Now whether they go collect weapons or see how they fit defend themselves. So if truly they get the courage to go collect weapons from neighboring La Republic to Cameroon come back, why they don't also get the courage to run go Nigeria? Now because they don't give up their life, say they want fight for this revolution. And they don't get no two things. They want fight for the revolution. Why will not let them fight for the revolution? Why will not make them fight for the revolution? I don't know whether that's some curse that really worry me for this revolution. Oh. Ambazonians, I go open lines, everybody go call. And when I open lines, please make sure say your volume be down at 0. No call me, listen to me through some radio or through some TV or through something. Just call me for a regular phone. Say, Ivo, I want to talk, I want to participate. That's all. But before I open line, I want to tell you this thing. Ambazonians, the only thing we need right now is unity. And as we need only unity, we need only unity for win La Republic. When I test at least the medicine, when I don't test all medicines, it don't work. When I never test one medicine, make when I test Tapang medicine. If when I test Tapang medicine, it don't work, me when I know say struggle don't finish. The people who don't test Tapang medicine, they don't say no, truly that medicine they work. And the back when I make when I test Tapang medicine, that medicine they cure malaria, that medicine they cure La Republic du Cameroon. When I don't test all kind of work. But I want to tell when I say, as you call and I go open line, when I go see number for screen. That number for screen and number where when I want call, when I want to be part of any defense group for ground zero. When I call me after the show, I go link una with the people where they be in charge of those communities for the defense groups them. They go put una under those community defense groups, give una the conduct, how una go get to behave una self as vigilantes for una community, and how una get to behave una self as vigilantes under international law. Ambazonians, I go insist. So far, we don't get so many people where they don't call me also privately for talk say the one day on donors list. We don't get at least as of today 32 people then where they don't call me say the one day on permanent donors list for Ambazonia. That means say consistently every month they want give $200. One call me say one give $500. One call me say one consistently give $300. Whatever money you want to give, fine. I encourage everybody say as soon as I see that number for screen, when I also call me so that I feel put on this permanent donors list where every month automatically they cut any amount of money from your account where you wish, say me they cut them. And this money they go for the purchase of guns and bullets for defend our women and children and for protect homeland. And Ambazonians, just like how we would give money for our families them, may they survive. We get to give money for our families and may they protect themselves. And if we come up from Africa, come from inside United States, my family be on the verge of being extinct, then I don't get the moral obligation for collect or for give money for you to protect himself. Then I don't love my family. Then it's not done. We left from Africa with the roots. We left from Africa with the culture. And we will export democracy back to Africa by hook or by crook. We must export the US rule of law and democracy back into Africa by hook or by crook. And I want to encourage everybody when I go see the number of a screen. If you take ground zero, be part of the next generation of change in the next 6 months. Because if you take ground zero, no talk say you know there any defense group now, we give you the opportunity for join the defense group. We don't give you the clear opportunity. We form the largest self-defense unit across Ambazonia. Whether you're there for Kupe Maninguba, you're there anywhere, we already put heads of those particular divisions and a defense heads them, where they go manage your structure and they go arm you and give you everything you need for fight this revolution. Don't be discouraged. I know you have been discouraged by the My Trip to Boya, but we are giving you a second chance. And those donors, the way you should know for abroad, if you want to donate, call me and I put you on that permanent donors list. Or even after the show, always call me, make I put you on that permanent donors list. No call during the show, call after the show. You get my number, and if you always save the number, I go open line, make everybody call. All right, make an open line. Now bear with me, make us find a number. Oh, here we go. All right, now the number that for screen, anybody if you call. And when you want call participate, make sure say your volume be down at 0. As I don't open the line now, anybody if you call, you want call participate, I'll be very willing for take up your calls. Now the number that for screen, anybody if you call participate, especially for WhatsApp. First caller the call from Atlanta. Yeah, hello. Make a movie for loudspeaker. Hello. Oh, now wait, take this thing off from my Bluetooth AirPod Pro. 1 second. Off Bluetooth. Yeah, the lines be open right now. I think so. Yep. WhatsApp only, please. WhatsApp. Yep, WhatsApp only. Ambazonians, the lines be open. And receive all calls and when they come on screen here. As I did for inside studio, when I don't see Rebel TV studio, we don't change. Because the revolution don't change, I get to also change when I see Rebel TV studio, how it shine for on our screen. And I want to take time for also thank everybody where the punch numbers right now. I want to tell when I say when the punch numbers when I only continue for insist because the lines that they jam. So when I imagine there's so many people where they watch right now. So when I want to say, man, just take opportunity for salute put the reading Konengi. When they watch me from Konengi, I just get indication. Somebody do the stream and live for your phone. Everybody don't rally for Konengi to watch. I want to tell when I say time for when liberation don't start coming here. Make when I no vex. I know say we don't incarcerate una for life for Konengi, but I tell when I say Tapang Ivo and all Ambazonians they go liberate una. Sisiku Ayok Tabe and all of una, we still fight for una. We need to condemn prisoners in jail. We will always respect prisoners in jail. We not they like other groups the way they try to condemn una for prison. Una they already did prison. No, we go liberate una. I only insist here. Those guys that for prison make una understand so una time for liberation not start near. I will go liberate una by hook or by crook from the regime of neighboring La Republic to Cameroon. Make a pick up calls the way they did for line plenty where they try to call me as I don't open line right now. Una only insist for call because the lines that they jam. Make a set up my system here. 1 second. Una only insist for call because the lines they go to jam. So notifications. Now wait 1 second. Okay. Now just hold on. 1 second. Hello. Hello. Yes. Just hold on 1 second. Make I put my notifications there on. Just hold on. So 1 second. Oh shit. Yeah. Go on. Just go on your points. Make I put my notifications.
Oh, okay, the general. I just want to thank you for what you do.
Right.
I just want to thank all of Ambazonians.
Right.
The day.
Mm-hmm.
You will send money for your brother to make a job.
Mm-hmm.
Then tomorrow, don't say that brother. How you go feel?
Correct.
Better send money so that after the job, if they will go for corner down so that as that job they enter a belay, so man they come. If they say that man they come, they move out for boy. So I just want to take this opportunity. We just consider my trip to Boya like you go fish. You don't catch fish today.
Right.
Now all we will be deep like full. All we carry everything put up for government. That one most just take us it don't pass.
Correct.
This one a new chapter for the revolution. I just want to thank all Ambazonian them. But they did all sides for the world. Even at $1, even at $2, even at
Correct.
$3.
Correct.
Let any man move because tomorrow, today, don't talk the real talk. Better not talk tomorrow, Tapang Ivo will not talk.
Correct.
They want to finish all we saw for Southern Cameroon and the Republic of Uganda.
Right.
Finish all man for ground zero.
And they are going and say may they finish and up when they finish all man for ground zero within the next 6 months. But yet would they distract ourselves and would they let ourselves be carried away by some legal or whatever nonsense that will never ever help us at the ICC. Your people that they die, give them the medication immediately for defend themselves. Before you even think for start chase rats out when your house is on fire.
I just beg. Any all Amazonia, even at $2 because they would take every all Amazonia.
Agreed.
$2.
Agreed.
That plenty money to that.
Make a pick up the other one you call. Hello. Hello.
Yes, I salute Rebel.
Go on, please.
Yeah, thank you plenty for the great work, and I don't really be impressed, but I think they see our fighter, then they do it for ground zero. I think
Correct.
very, very grateful. And I want for thank, I know forget for thank a sideline man for making us get this vision for the project. and I will encourage a sideline man for bring more cases so that we feel get vision, then for big other project, then for advance our struggle.
Correct.
Yeah. So now only few things then that what I feel talking for now. So thank you plenty.
Thank you. Make a pick up that one every day for line. Thank you very much. When I see number where they for screen, when I feel always call and when I feel always make on points that be heard. As we roll out this revolution, it be a very simple revolution to win. Everybody get the right for CC they get a revolutionary orgasm. Orgasm not be only some particular girls that feel ejaculate, all girls that feel ejaculate. So now you want to tell every Ambazonian, so when I feel ejaculate for inside this revolution, we stimulate the clitoris for Ambazonia when are the guns and the bullets and the popcorn. I would already translate guns and bullets into real-time AK-47s into real-time popcorn, the one at the here and for ground zero. The lines that be open for anybody for call for participate, and also the lines that they jam so far. But I go take out this other one we did for line hello. Now we call go straight to the point.
Hello.
Go straight to your point, please. I beg, go straight to your point.
Yeah. Please, I did South Africa, so I really want to know whether this fight you reach limit. So.
Thank you very much. I don't announce them last week, so we will enter Victoria. And as we enter Victoria, it will be a popcorn celebration for Victoria by the end of next week for Saturday and for Sunday. So now you already announce certain things that people didn't hear them, but when it go happen, they go to say, oh, Tapang Ivo, we don't talk. All places of Amazonia be covered, including Bakassi Peninsula, be covered. Every border gets to be secured. Ambazonia and Ambazonia.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not sure.
Right.
Because make we not allow this public that collect everything for our hand. You understand?
I understand.
So so I really like working ADF that they do. Working at the year, the good news at the year. So very good.
Thank you.
Then let Diano say, we will be Amazonia and say we don't hold our side tight.
Correct.
Understand? We don't hold our side tight. Say
Right.
nothing happen. Understand? No fear, no shaking.
Right.
You understand? Now the only way where the government, where the president will step down with that, because if we not take our tight, so we will not be serious. The man will claim like say, people with there around and go take her like say, that one strong man will be.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So now so.
All right. Thank you. Make a drop so that I'll pick up what I want to do for line.
Okay.
Yep. So I want to insist every other person if you call us when I did for lines that try for call. So far I get about 12 more missed calls than I see the call. I see my screen for here. So Ambazonians I insist and I still tell everybody say the revolution be very winnable. So make una no fear in this particular revolution because even for Bible it tells say do not be afraid. So there is no need why you get to fear when we win. If we not be the win, people that like corner titles, they not for be under investigation by the UK Navy and the UK Royal Force, the police. All this now because we don't show signs of victory. If we not be the win, Atanga and Paul no go to cry for TV. They talk how we Ayabacho and Tapang Ivo being the worst thing would ever happen for neighboring Cameroon. If we not be the win, La Republic du Cameroon soldiers they no go to waka. Fear for their skin, they pocket their uniform now inside their drawers as they walk out for streets. If we not be the win, Dios they not for be appointed in La Republique du Cameroon, inaugurated in La Republique du Cameroon, and exported into Ambazonia to come and rule in hiding. If we know for the win, Ambazonians, they know for they in their millions, they donate for a revolution where they not see any win for inside the revolution. If we know for the win, even courts for United States for don't sue for inside court or for they don't drag way for inside court or for crimes or whatever for inside a jail. If we know for the win, Ambazonians, they know for cause La Republique du Cameroon, their ministers for be banned in the US embassies. That means they know if travel to come US. Some other European countries, Atanganji can no longer fly to the United States because he has been on a travel ban. If we know for the win, Donald Trump know for donate money for the Ambazonia revolution by cutting off La Republique du Cameroon from the African Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA, and even suspending them of military aid. If we know for the win, coronavirus for appear now for Ambazonia and for appear for La Republique du Cameroon. If we know for the win, Ambazonia and Tapang Ivo Tanku for data for jail they talk for una. For day live on TV they talk for una. Ambazonians, we don't win in every facet. If we go on for list all of those things that we don't make we for win for this particular revolution, as I go stop when I call them, I will just talk first. I tell when I say this particular revolution is the easiest revolution in the world history for winner. Make una not distract una self, say when they go for ICC, when they go for war crime, when they go for whatever, it doesn't work. When you fight a war as defined by von Clausewitz, the political scientist, it's the continuation of politics in other forms. War and politics in another form. You get to fight in another form. You don't get to fight in the political or the legal way. Fair fight may referee can divide una. Referee no can divide una. If now you go call referee. Because if now you go call referee means that you don't already leave the fight. They don't already go you. So the man that should for inside a country don't win. We'll get to fight this fight together. When a referee go come out, says can't divide the fight. We'll rather start fight time. I don't get time for go call referee say make can divide fight. No. Person where they run go call referee make can divide fight. The person where don't see answer don't loss. Ambazonians not be the ADF don't loss. We never lost. We'll go fight this fight until the day we referee come. Can see them. And even when referee come, we go to fight until referee even move na power for separate with two. And he go separate with two as a country. The revolution be very easy for win. I don't know why people need to see the revolution. I don't know why people need to see the substance of the revolution. I don't know why people need to see exactly the facts of the revolution. Now a very simple revolution. As we talk, sorry, my microphone almost full. As we talk here, sorry, sir, I don't block lines and callers. They only try to call and they stop them. Go on your call, please. Hello? Oh, I only insist the lines that they jam. I see when I miss calls, I only insist. So Ambazonians, they're very simple fight for win La Republic for kick them out once and for all. They're a very simple fight where even Atanganji himself don't be confused. They're a very simple fight where even La Republique du Cameroon themselves, their Camto don't even be confused. That they work and go left, go right, go make themselves significant for nothing. Even Macron instead of know about the fight. Where we the fighter. So no man no need for tell you about a fight where now we get control over. The only thing what they insist for here. Now say many people they no use violence in any shape or form. Many people they no attack civilians. Always protect civilians. Unconditionally protect civilians. Always make civilians your priority of protection. Always make civilians your priority of undeniable protection. The fight is against La Republique du Cameroon, their military, and not even their citizens. And that is why even you want to attack any place, go touch their military center, no can touch their citizens. We no go ever support anything we touch any citizen. We support anything we stand against La Republique, their sponsored military. The one the way they wear those clothes them, whether they parade themselves, attacking your people, those are the people we are gunning out for them. Ambazonians. As I talk to this particular thing right now, when I bear with me, I will just drop some calls and because I get things that for talk here. As we talk this particular thing right now, I want to insist. Say next week we will launch that particular fund project, and as we launch that fund project, forgive everybody for ground zero guns, AKs, for make sure say everybody protect their homeland, protect their citizens, because we Ambazonians have allowed for gun rights in Ambazonia. We tell everybody on one hand, say if you want also, I don't put the number for screen, everybody don't see the number here, and I ain't that way there for screen for day. Say if you want be part of the revolution, I drop some calls down there, just hold on. If you want to be part of the revolution, make sure say you call that number after this. I put the number for a purpose. So that make we follow up for say make you be a vigilante for inside your community, because our communities have been infested by La Republic to Cameroon that is threatening our families. So we have to build up the vigilante units within our communities to protect our communities and to protect our grandmothers, our babies. We have to protect them. The people are willing, but we have to coordinate that these people stand up for the protection of their communities. So if you always call me for that number after this as I talk, because I know why you say, oh, I want to be part of that group. No, now the opportunities is now we get to be part of. And it not going to be political in any way, because we not get nothing to do politics. We not before the promise until we need to come. No, well, promise it come. When I want gun there, when I want things there, it go come for una. Because Bible talks says, seek and you shall find, knock and the door shall be open, ask and you shall receive. Call me, ask and you go receive. And I want to tell the one the way they want donate, the one be on a monthly plan. Say for background, we put on for monthly plan. People that don't call so far about 32, where they don't there for list right now. I will never even launch the project that already there for list. So by the time we launch them, how many go there on permanent plan? So all this now a strategy for put everybody back on the rail after my trip to Boya money, they don't thief and they don't chop them. The revolution be very simple for winner. Not just forget the right mindsets. Maybe they on top of the ball. They coach the match who fight La Republic to Cameroon. And I still insist, if anybody shit on for abroad, tell you, say make you take gun fight your fellow citizens, tell you, say may ye calm down, can't take the gun, come kill your fellow brothers. When I don't see things will happen for boy. When I don't see things will happen for this side. When I don't see what happen for that side. At this stage of the revolution, 4 years after sacrifices, we cannot be taking guns to fight our fellow brothers, taking guns to kill our fellow comrades, taking guns to wait. Whereas na time this will get to fight in La Republic. You cannot be sitting and making audios in your language for inside your toilet. They hide your face. They spew hate and division. People have been paid by La Republic to Cameroon. Anything you want believe in this revolution, make it come as a video. Now for there you go believe them. Audios are not meant to be believed. But anybody, if you do audio from anywhere you are, they can do an audio and send out. And people share as ignorant as they are. And the damage has been done. So now get to be wise. Anything we count as audio, not even share them, just debunk the thing. The other day, yesterday, I say, oh, General Efang has been taken to Yaoundé. And people that they share them, General Efang has been taken to Yaoundé. You hear that from who? When La Republic to Cameroon, she don't write that nonsense, so send and so you don't spread for WhatsApp. You hear that from who? There you the glad General Efang has been taken to Yaoundé. Now me this I tell you, so I just come out talk to General Efang. I they fine. I know La Republic no fit pass for a shadow. So I want to tell una strategies where La Republic they use and for cause confusion for inside una. Why would I not take the time for write those audios, for make those audios, for write those nonsense write up for talking against La Republic, say Atanga you don't be taken to the ICC. Why not always against una? Why not always against una own people? Hello? Hello? Person they call me, they always make that noise from my back. More than they distract me when I talk. Why not only against una own people? Where Atanganji, they have you write 1,000 million things against Atanganji. But when you see some write up against Atanganji, people say, no, fake. But when I out Ambazonia, with no link, no news story, nothing. People they say, oh, share as received. Share not true, yeah. But when against La Republic, when I say fake. So truly, inside those WhatsApp groups, so that they work now for who? I don't beg some of these admins then because I will just delete some of this WhatsApp group and I'll sound the names and put the numbers there for those admins that online. One that they don't want to see fake things there inside. When I get to delete the people where they do those fake things there inside those groups. Because people the way they be now La Republic to Cameroon agents. So I get to be very careful. Make I pick up the call when it come up from ground zero. Hello? You can spoil my TV for you with that wonderful kind of sound. How can I sound that? Anyways, now already insist for the call and also the lines that they jam. But as I tell when I be very easy and very straightforward. Do one a Rebel TV. Now what I see a Rebel TV, the shine past CRTV. And Rebel TV don't always shine past CRTV by the way. By the time we go from Ambazonia, we'll get a CNN. Or we'll get a ABNN. Ambazonia Network News. Or News Network. Anyways, Ambazonians, I also be very happy for the fact that Chris Arno, they don't delete the TV station. Make I just be honest with my opinion here. Because Chris Arno don't already be very deleterious to the revolution. All that is propaganda, hate, division, all spewed on ground zero. They deleted him. So the question, as I been talked just last week, and when I watched my video last week on this particular Rebel TV, just like a magician, as I never talk things that happen, I was asking a question. Say you call yourself an interim government and you didn't have Facebook. What if Facebook decides to delete the thing from TV? You address the people in the watch media. That is the problem. And nobody knows here. Until now, just about 2 days ago, Facebook don't delete Chris Anway's so-called Alphabet TV. Samson and Gideon. Samson and Gideon, the Alphabet TV. As Facebook don't delete them, right now they will address the people in the waiting. Now, they don't come up propaganda and say, oh, we are going to the ICC. Because they don't have anything to stay relevant. They don't have anything. Even Facebook delete me 30 times. I don't worry because I gave forces for ground zero where they control. But Chris Anno, they don't get nothing. And their only hope was the ABC TV for kind of scam people and say they raise money for go pay their house rents. So at the end of the day, when I ask yourself this simple question, and it be very easy. So who are they really fighting for? When you reduce yourself into a Facebook government depending on somebody's business entity to run a government, if the person delete you from a business entity, where will you stand? Ask yourself now, where is the revolution according to them? Because their own revolution they for Facebook to the point where they start calling Facebook government. Whereas we are supposed to be called a ground zero government, a ground zero military, a ground zero soldier. But they reduce it to the level of Facebook. What is Facebook? Now, anything now, Sako go address the nation at true way. Sako, if you want to address nation, go now for ground zero, go address nation. Because now for day you feel address the nation. If you want to address nation, now go ground zero because Facebook don't take you off your business platform. And if you appear again, they'll take you off. And I want to thank Facebook for doing that. Because it's healthy for the state of the revolution. Make everybody now focus on ground zero. Because people they don't take the revolution to a TV show kind of nonsense. What is a TV show? Somebody can't lie, say you don't build TV for $110,000. This TV, I built it for about $250. $250 only, like maybe how much? 500,000 francs. This TV, what they tell you now, so now only my camera, there's nothing else. But they inside studio. But somebody can tell you, say he spend $110,000 for TV. Nobody at the highest level that of scamming where Samson and Gideon don't push up inside the revolution. A computer repairer for Houston. Now they have deleted the so-called nonsense from TV, polluting people on ground zero, causing division and hate. And they tell una for ground zero, make una no turn una gun against anybody. Now me I be talk as the head of deputy defense for ADF. But somebody who can't stand where you don't even get a force. Say, oh, attack this one, attack that one. I don't talk openly for you. Una not get to turn una guns against anyone for ground zero. Especially people who don't even do anything. Don't even do them. Don't even do it. If anybody pay you for do them, tell you say make ground zero can't do it yourself. They get passport, they get US passport. Tell them say make the fly can. They get money, make the fly can do them. There's no road where they enter before boy. There's no road where they enter for Kugwe. Make the fly can do them. Why did they only use now? Because when I small banger. If they send you the money, take the money chop them. Now you're right for take the money chop them because my trip to boy in another form. So no shit off for them to say, oh no, send me money, I must go do them. No, when they send you the money, tell them say may they give you the money so you do them. When they give you the money, you swallow them. Tell say I don't go do them. Mommy pima when I can't do them. Swine. That is what I want to hear from you. I want to make una change una mindset for ground zero. So if any of those people they should have abroad. Tell when I say it don't let CPDM. I always talk this thing. If CPDM can campaign for inside La Republic, any of those communities, we not take the money chopper because that's what we owners of political science call clientelism. Take the money and eat, but don't vote for them. The same thing for inside Ambazonia. Those politicians abroad, because they are campaigning for themselves to stay in power, is another form of clientelism. Take the money and eat, but don't go and do what they are telling you to do. Oh. Make a pick up call where they do for line they wait. Hello? Off that volume, off that call for your back. Why do you call me to hear myself? Off that call for your back, off that radio.
Hello?
Yes. Go on.
Yes, I'm calling because I'm concerned about the things you are saying. I don't know if you are even... I don't know what you are saying, and it's hard following you to actually get what you are saying because You are just jumping from here and there. The revolution is not about accusing this, about that negative.
Go straight to your point. You're also accusing me. You started by accusing me. Just go straight to your point. What are you trying to say? Full stop. You want to accuse person, there they accuse another person. Just shut up this loud public agents. Swine. Now, Republic agent. We know the time for always say you're jumping because your mind is so silly and you sound like an old man who has been in this revolution for a long time, but you cannot give your children freedom. But your children, your son, me, and they shouldn't for here, they talk for people them. They encourage my boys and say when I fight for cover, you has useless mistake as an old man. You cannot fight for your people when we're still babies. Right now, I'm fighting for my son who is still a baby. Because if I don't fight for my son now, whatever my son does tomorrow, I will not be responsible for him. Because you're the born picking, you're the born in heart. If at your age you cannot understand what I am saying because you're not a youth, when I don't make my vex for you, you sound like an old man, maybe in his 50s. At your 50s, at just your age, what have you done for the people, for the youths? Bemuna himself, before he died, he said the youth should go and fight. Fight for their rights. Because he know he fight. When I fail the generation, when I see the youth that do things, when I she don't quiet. I'll be very sorry and I'll be very sorry for being rude, but just sit quiet. Because now that generation don't fail from our grandfathers, Muna. Then to Una, the second generation. We, the third generation, are fighting for the fourth generation. Say, may they not repeat the same mistake. Because left to Unamu, just she don't join La Republic. If you cannot understand what I'm saying today, therefore it means that you will never understand what I'm saying even in the next 30 years because your brain is not mature enough to understand and decode my message. You want that man can't talk things, man can't talk in plain words. I make a man vex with you. Show proof say you don't call me show proof say you don't even fight for this revolution. Show proof. Now that the coach I about to show the fact the last 3 years. Right now Ayaba is something else. The whole place now I love Ayaba. I love Ayaba. Because of your hate and division. Make I just pick up the call away the call line. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go on please.
Well,
yes.
I just want to thank you for the great work you're doing for this revolution.
Thank you.
And as time is going on, the real forces are being distinguished from the black legs. So we want to thank you, and we are very grateful. We are very grateful that Chris Ano and the group of Maryland scammers have been taken off the air so that we can concentrate on the real people like you. So we just want to thank you for the good job you're doing for us for this revolution.
Thank you.
Ahead. We are behind you with all our support from ground zero, diaspora. We know you are our voice. They've been struggling to take you down, but by the grace of God, you are still standing.
May God bless you for that language. May God bless you
and we
abundantly.
know that with you, we are going to reach our objective.
Amen.
Thank you.
May God bless you and bless your entire family. Thank you very much for your inspiring message. May God bless you, bro. Oh, Papa.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Very encouraging words from that mature person. Correcting the mistakes of that matured man who called earlier, trying to rubbish the efforts of the youths who have risen against a kakistocracy, a mobocracy, a plutocracy by neighboring La République du Cameroon. It's not to say the generations before us did not fight a good fight, but they failed us to rise up in arms against the state because they wanted to choose the negative alternative of keep raising placards, building governments called RUA, the Republic of Ambazonia, or whatever has been formed under Gojindinka government to govern a revolution that has to be liberated first with guns and nothing else. Listen, I will not risk my life to stay and watch my son fight to cover up my mistakes. Whereas in my 30 year today, I have the power to rise up against the state. I have the voice to mobilize the people against the kakistocracy. And I have the energy to fight against the state. My son will not fight for my mistake. Let me fight for my son to enjoy tomorrow. Hello? Reduce that volume. Cut off the volume for that background. Let it talk for one another here. Hello? I don't talk before any other caller call. When you want to call me, no listen to me for any device. In fact, if you get two phones, just off one. Just call me for regular WhatsApp so that we talk fine. As I hear my voice on any device, I just shut you off. Make I pick up this other one. Hello? Yeah, when I already insist the lines that they break. When I already insist the lines that they break. So as I talk, and I go still insist, while picking the no go fight for one mistakes. No. Again, maybe the next 50 years. The next 50 years for probably 1080. And by the time I want to fight for the next 50 years, maybe my picking just shit on the watch Papa they fight, and I will give my people the country independence maybe in the next 2 or 3 years. My picking no go can't risk for fight this kind of fight where the fighter now make a dirty myself for my picking so that I may enjoy tomorrow. As I hear some person they talk the other day, Ivo, you'll never go down to ground zero. I say yes, of course. Because I put my face out there in this revolution, or because some of us, we have put our face out here in this revolution, it's not for us to go on ground zero, no. It is for our children and probably our grandchildren to go to ground zero. Because we have a very selfish mindset where we think, say, because we are fighting one to go down to ground zero. No, let me tell you, I know I will never go down to ground zero. I know I will never. Maybe even after independence, I will never. My own role is to fight and give you the independence. Then you can go to ground zero and enjoy. Because the people where they build planes, they don't even know say some plane go can come out, they carry presidents, very nice plane, all the kind of nice planes there. But they be start with some small zing where they build and they fly for air. It is say they be the one build those things that they don't say they ever can fly for inside the things them. No. The people where they start TV station, we wanna get to today flat screens and the rest. John Logie Birdway create TV for 1984. He want create TV, you will know. Say thing we want create, I will come in a flat screen. We need to fight for ourselves. We need to fight now for our future generation. May they enjoy the liberties. May they enjoy the revolution. May they enjoy the country. Go on, please.
Yeah, greetings, Mr. Ivo.
Thank you very much.
As you follow your show, and every work which is being done in the name of Amazonia is fighting for us all. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
But I think if we give every caller an opportunity to express itself. We don't like a situation where you be in
No. Listen. I just want to interrupt you here. If you want to give any caller may express themselves, I will give La Republic du Cameroon opportunity may they express themselves. And I know they are for debate. Just because you talk English, you don't mean say you be part of the revolution. Because I need to call with their numbers. If you know numbers the way they call me for here, I need to call with their numbers. Somebody will be paid by La Republic for just call for disturb and for derail the mindset of the people. Look, we never yet get a country, we will not get a democracy. We are fighting to get a country, we are fighting to get a democracy. And not only the democracy, we will allow the opportunity for alternative voices. Right now, we are setting the agenda for people to think in the media strategy and for act in the military strategy. I know they can entertain politicians or someone who can tell me about government or don't insult this or whatever. If it comes to insult, I will get to you to insult you. Because we are fighting a rebel movement. You don't thief $2 million. You don't thief $2 million. You thief $2 million. You thief $2 million. You don't get the opportunity for even voice out your concern in this revolution. Because people don't die because of their $2 million we don't thief out. I don't compromise on that. Sorry, brother. I don't compromise on that. Una they will give a lot of excuses for devils in this revolution, and so una let yourself be chewed away by the devil. You know the impact of 2 million for ground zero.
Of course.
So give me the impact of 2 million on ground zero. Give me the impact. Give me 10 impacts of 2 million on ground zero.
And the talk now from ground zero. So
I know. So give me you for ground zero. Give me the impact.
Better than you will actually live the experience better than you.
Exactly. So give me the impact. I ask you a question. Since you live on ground zero, give me the impact on ground zero. Just stop noise. I'm not there for the argue people there. People don't thief $2 million. You can as well they can't coach Tato Eric. But when that tonton for last fight can cancel the protest, say coronavirus. The way the youth have risen, I don't go take any shit from anybody for here. When I don't manipulate people for ground zero, they die plenty. You still there for them to talk about a so-called nonsense, ludicrous government. We don't kill people of ground zero because of the impact of 2 million. I don't ask for people to like me, and I will not ask for people to love me, and I will not ask for people to hate me. But let me tell you, millions of people like me. Millions. And that's why they follow me. And that's why they respect what I say. But I can never please anybody. Sorry, if I don't please and I'm not speaking to your heart, you can shut off from this media. Because they don't force you can't watch me. They don't force you to follow me. But I'm going to tell you one thing. What I'm telling you right now is what will win for this revolution. You sit. You cannot even... I don't know how... Soon you start telling me, you start justify why Pobia are thief una money. We are the ones condemning Pobia for stealing money, state funds meant for the people of neighboring Cameroon and probably Amazonia. Then somebody does it in your own backyard. You are there condoning and pampering him. Don't insult. Look, I'm a youth. The youth of today will insult. Let me tell you this. And if insults hurt, that's why you're calling me. If insults are not hurting, you'll not call me. So next time, don't thief, no thief picking the money. No thief children their money when they don't die for ground zero. The impact of my trip to Boya is huge. It's deleterious. So many millions of people have lost their lives. Thousands of people are displaced because of my trip to Boya. You raise their hope, you crash their hope in 1 second. Hello? I don't talk. If you don't call me, I don't want to hear my voice. As I hear my voice for your background, I just off them. So you want to call me, make sure say off all devices. You just call me for normal radio. I don't want to hear feedback. The impact of my trip to Boya is huge. It's negative for this revolution. And we still feel it till today. Make I pick up this other caller. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, go on, please. Go straight to the point. Are they fine? Thank you very much, ma'am.
Well, I'll be very sorry. I know we follow your show. And now I just open, so I know we follow your show.
Go straight to the point.
But the only thing I want to tell you is say, may God give you long life. May God give you the power to take this revolution. May go ahead. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
May God give you the power to take this revolution. May go ahead because they say and say you really be push up. I don't say and say some kind of thing in the way at least when you try. Let me say you try 100%. If they were there like you so too, because I watch some this thing where they put up for Cameroon say you and Ayabachon are ready. I'll be very happy. And look, they think find me, they think really sweet me. I don't know whether your topic for today will be and say wait, I know follow you. Now I just want to open and say you will do life.
Thank you, ma'am.
So wait till I beg for God and say may give you the strength, give you the power, give you everything. We fight the revolution till we reach Boya. And I know say one day we'll reach Boya. It not be too long from now. It not be too far from now. I'll be very happy. You understand? If you know my number, you know the country where I come from. I don't ever like for the talk side way at the call. But one day I will send you my video. Me say and say, place where I did it. They ever call me say I be Amazonia, but always be happy. Mm-hmm. And they ever like for both my identity for outside because country where they it not be like a life.
Correct.
You understand all this Arab word. You can say Arab word will be in a country where I for this stands on there so you see they are talk like you. You understand?
Thank you, Mama.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll be very happy.
All right.
May God bless you.
May God bless you, Mama. May God bless you, Mama. No worry. We are picking them. We are picking them. We'll fight for una, for liberate una. We're not gonna let what your grand picking them for can't die on our behalf. We the youths at this age will get the energy. We'll not use the energy for fight. So make what grand picking they no can't toss it, Papa. When I not finish this fight, they won't finish them. No, I don't want them. But me no worry, we'll fight for una.
When I say look this fight, so when I see them, the way they key or picking them back at home, they think they vex me. But if I were there for that very play, I will not die for one police in hand. Because exactly. They don't find me for killing, they don't see them. I won't come up. So
thank you, ma'am. You might pick up other callers online. Yeah, make a pick up other callers online. Thanks. Yes, other caller that they call. So when they call again, make a pick up this one. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, thank you. I'm calling from Berlin.
Oh, danke. Ich bin Ivo.
Yeah. Papa Chomsky, please. The biggest rebel, the biggest threat we always hear from this revolution that you and Ayabachu, we don't call them. So please, if anything that you are doing, just go ahead. We are behind you.
All right.
If it is fundraising, tell us what you want us to do. Give us a cash app. We contribute. We know that we need to buy our guns because now already at the age of 30, your life is already at risk.
Thank you.
If a minister of territorial administration, if you call your name, call Ayabacho name, then you people are the biggest threat in this.
Ayabacho, the can die smart. Ayabacho, maybe not go live for the next 40 years. Me, I will live for the next 50 years. Meaning that I have to face a lot of public for the next 50 years. Then somebody can wait in the 60, you can't tell me nonsense. Now me, I face the threat, not be anybody to face the threat. We get to liberate homeland within the next 2 years. Everybody get to be free.
Call them publicly who knows that the biggest puppet for La Republic, say you and Ayabacho, which is two of you, that the icon and that will give respect and the revolution because for using now that they bring down La Republic. So please, I beg, we are behind you people. Just go ahead.
All right, thank you, brother. Thank you. May God bless you and your family.
Yeah.
Yes. Ambazonians will get to be united. I got the people that calls them one by one. As when they insist, I only see the numbers that they call plenty. When I only they insist for call, I know see the lines that they jam. You can just try this other one again. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I will.
Go straight to the point. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, go straight to the point. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Okay, I will call you from Denmark. I'll be very happy the way you don't try for response for this call away. Try to call you for try to condole with these people the way now the people them.
Right.
We're there for a revolution, and a revolution will need to be more radical. Radical.
Thank you.
We don't need to go for the consult for some people for the try for ask for their opinion and all will not.
Opinion. Wow. Shut him off.
For which opinion? We don't need for politics.
No, politics.
All these double them president card them all one way they try to make all things and will circle them all one. My brother, when I get to be more radical,
thank you.
Than this, any man will not stand for this lane. Will pack her for corner. Will throw my pass. I'll be happy we don't try. You try to take the kind of stand them because we don't tire all these thieves.
Correct.
Thieves where they thief on top of people that die. People on top of people that money them.
Right. I completely agree with you. Yep.
My brother, call the spade a spade. Any man will not want for say listen we drop the call, make the person find
They go find your own TV station or whatever nonsense belong. Thank you. With revolution. We never even then a democracy now. We fight for a democracy. We won't achieve the democracy will allow our vociferous opinions.
My brother, thank you very much.
Thank you. Make a pick up the other way they call from ground zero or from wherever. Yes, hello?
Yes.
Go on, please. Welcome.
Good evening, my brother, Tapang.
Good evening. You're calling from ground zero. Thank you for calling late at night. Welcome on board.
Yes, welcome, my brother. My brother, I'm very happy to get you the ever first time I've got you online.
Thanks.
Really man. People will want, right?
Thank you, Papa.
I'm with you 100%. We kick off the La Republic. We kick them off.
Well, the lines don't break. Oh my God. I need corner for direct line. That's so sad. From ground zero with direct line. Anyways, when I don't hear the small one, it be very pregnant from his statement. I pick up the calls and randomly anyone, even La Republic, the Cameroon agents, when I detect La Republic the way they talk safe. That two party why they'll drop them off. Ambazonians, this time the time will get to be united. No be time then this will get to divide ourselves. The hear from nonsense people where they shit on from abroad, they tell you, say make you fight your brothers, make you kill your brothers. And people where they use most of a disarmament strategy for this unite Huna. You know go walk in this revolution. Make I just pick up this other way the call for line. Hello?
Pastor.
Yes.
Greetings.
Salute, Papa. Welcome on board.
Yeah, the whole story about what is happening. Why Macron come to Paul Biya the day out of this? Nobody talk about these people. The whole thing on the coronavirus. Why? All this story where they talk, it did happen.
Anyways, just go.
For Europe, they chop bitter color and aloe vera go help them.
All right.
So that the fear still switch up that war for home.
Okay.
We need to stop this war.
That's a good way of connecting the dots. Thank you. Thank you. Make a drop. I'll pick up what I put on the line.
Okay.
Hello? off that radio for your back, please. Off the radio for your back. Wow.
Yeah, okay, I'll come over this.
Yes, go straight to the point, bro. Welcome on board.
Yeah, you're talking to Pablo, my son. Yeah, I want to thank you, my brother.
All right.
My son, I want to thank you, my brother, for your good work.
Amen.
Yeah, well, I want to, yes. Now, I'm from Canada. When I hear how you blast those people, call other wish people, they tell one problem revelation. I'd be very happy, Papa. I'd be very happy. I'd be very happy. Yes, I want to thank you. We will continue only so. Continue. May God give you that more strength.
Amen.
Listen, we will win this battle. Because I know we don't really win, so we don't win. It don't mean that same. We don't add more force again.
More finisher.
Right. Yes. We'll do it, Papa. Thank you. I don't want to talk about my own contribution. That.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Bye-bye.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Yeah, people that call plenty. When I don't hear them, everybody they give an opinion. And when they see the good things, they what they do them against La Republic, you come on a screen. How we don't take La Republic, then down, and then this, that they bury them. They keep burying them all the times. La Republic, they bury them. And Brazil, no worry. The struggle don't change face, it don't change shape, it don't change form. When I no worry on myself, Rebel TV, it don't change. And Rebel TV could take opinions only for rebels. Now why are they title with it now Rebel TV? When I don't hear anything say Democracy TV, when I don't hear anything say Sako TV, now Rebel TV. If you not been a rebel, no call, please. Hello, make a pick up the other way the call for line. Hello? 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 I can just pause you, put the devil line plenty. Hello?
Hey, Rebel,
now what's happened? Go on.
Look up. The signs are all there. The signs are all there. Even though we begin for some bad way this year, but look what will happen after. It's terrible.
Right.
We don't harvest, though.
We don't harvest.
The harvest is fine. Look, Rebel, I bet. Look at we don't fit that body tire. The ones that have fit to them, I fit to that new mission. At least motivational spirit.
Okay, I don't hear you.
So our boss is see that video, so they're still the blood for the revolution to woke up.
Right.
The blood of all general eyeballs that die, it enter the skin, you know, fuck up. Motivational, revolutionary fight. They don't give me that revolutionary spirit. Where are they ever warm up? Are they warm up?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For today, the sideline gun project, I am ready. Sideline gun project. Sana, you go buy wig on. You must buy country, we will fight. The take off is 2020, a round good number, 2020. We are the generation of 2020. We'll kick that to the house.
All right. Make a video for ground zero. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Wow. I only insist for call. Hello? Ground zero number still connecting. Yeah, ground zero. When I only insist for call, I know say the lines that they worry, but when I only insist for call. When I already insist, when at the airport from ground zero, people they all sides that they call that they talk. How we'll get to intensify the revolution, we'll get to make the movements work for before. All this now because they will make the revolution it work. And when I see boys for ground zero where they don't collect real things, that guy call me, tell me how we will get to make more, we'll get to put our TV, make everybody be very happy. Everybody they see the revolutionary orgasm where everybody get together. So Ambazonians will show all this one because we win. Men no man no fool now. We win the revolution. And as we win the revolution, we still insist, say unity on ground zero be very important. If you sit down for abroad here, you think, say you want to divide yourself because you want to form any political party, that is fine for you. But those on ground zero, we're not going to put them in any harm's way of manipulation. Manipulation will be part of their strategy, and we're not going to accept manipulation in any way for any of our boys that are ground zero. And as I don't talk, if anybody send you, say make you go find anyone from ground zero, tell him may pay flight. I may first send you money, may chop him, then he pay flight, come from Ambazonia, can't kill the person, we don't send you, may can't kill her. Because every day they tell us, we go kill ourselves. Every day they tell us, we go kill ourselves. We not stupidly go kill ourselves. For somebody where she don't for Maryland, they fuck you woman, he bully woman, we be married to. You call yourself president, you're married to a Bulu from La République du Cameroon. And that Bulu woman, tant you want sleepy for night, you say, si vous voulez entrer par ici, ci-dessous, laissez votre ambassadeur dehors. And I think that Bulu woman, they tell you before you want enter for inside his skin. They say, si vous voulez entrer par ici, laissez votre ambassadeur dehors. You know, if you be married to a Bulu, they fight a revolution against the same village where you married to. No, you don't go work. You need to work. Make a tell one for this revolution and make her insist. The youth, they don't rise. And the youth, they communicate. Now, whether they see me, Eric Tato, Mark Barretta, even though we get any disagreement, we still come back together. Because we be the youth and we understand how we feel the pinch. But those old papas, them, that then they get a division among themselves. And those old papas, they now want to manipulate the innocent banger boy there for ground zero. It no go work. We they use the terror boy there for ground zero, so make una stand up and not listen to any manipulation from any old person way there for ground zero, because all I wanna they fight for ground zero when I been a youthful people who wanna run sacrifice on a life. When I never see any old party fight among una. So if those old party where they call for this show, the 1 million say the one coach una, tell them say me they come for ground zero, can't finish fight where they don't leave around. We are the youths and a youth-led revolution, and we support the revolution. I don't get problem with Eric. I don't get problem with Mark. I don't get problem with this. But why I get problem now all of that old papa? The one where they truncate where they know 1 year 12. And they claim say they know the revolution past everybody. If you know the revolution past everybody, why you not be giving independence so that I'm going to fight for you today? Welcome on board some caller there for line. Hello? Person they call, they will be silent. When I already insist for the call. So I go already insist and I go tell everybody. And don't be say I get any disrespect against anybody way be older, no. Now because I already talk the facts and the real facts, and you the opash, search your conscience. If truly be wrong, if you don't give we independence, just leave we, s'il vous plaît, ma talk au French. Laissez-nous donner l'indépendance à notre peuple. Laissez-nous donner au j'ai donnant, tout donnant. On a donné, on a donné, on a donnant. J'ai donné, tout donnant. Hiro air donnant, nous donner. Nous donner, vous donner, or laissez-nous donner, or not laissez-nous give the independence for our people. For people that deserve the right for getting independence. Ambazonians, I'll continue for people that call, and I already insist for the call. I will just take opportunity to tell when I say coronavirus there for outside, make sure so when I stay blessed, when I stay safe. Coronavirus not be good. Yeah, go on, please.
Yes, that's already the call from Minnesota.
Thank you very much from St. Paul.
Yeah, Rebe, I want to say I really thank you for the job you do.
No problem.
With our president, Dr. Ayabacho, we were there for the revolution. Rebe, they didn't negotiate.
Thank you.
We want make the Republic say, we're not there for play.
Right.
If the chief say we're there for dialogue, we're not there for no dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
We will take this war to the Republic. It is either they leave our land,
mm-hmm.
or
we leave them.
So, Rebel, I want to say, let me make the contribution very fast. We feel contribute because we have a project bomb now and project AK-47.
Thanh you.
All that Sakoi agent, another Sakoi agent that they call for making me vex. I beg Rebel, no vex.
I know vex. I don't come down my temper. Yeah.
Yes. So my own contribution, I want to get and say, no, me continue your good work. We will continue with support our boys them with the right material them. We not there again for that then gun them. We there for AK, we there for bombs them.
Okay. All right. I don't hear you.
So thank you.
All right.
God bless you.
May God bless you as well. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes. When I hear them, when people they talk, honest people, them the youths that they talk, they appreciate whatever the youths are doing, the fellow youths, their countrymen, the youths are doing. Those old people in the Sakoro kind of mentality of old 50 years and above, still grounded in their political mendorism, where they know if it translate them into any revolutionary fanfare and jamboree for our people, they still think that the youths are doing what is wrong. That is why you're trying to disarm us, the youths, telling and manipulating us to come and kill our fellow brothers and sisters. We will not do it. And with the tell our boys for ground zero, someone no do them. I wanna do them. Make God bless when I'm gonna die quick. When I no go do them, I'm not gonna not do anything against our own fellow fighters. Even if you find under which group, some person tell you from another group or even under your own umbrella group, say go kill this man, not do them. I beg you. If you do them, your name na die. And if you do them, God says no go ever forgive you. And if you do them, you'll follow Chacha. You go follow the other people where they don't die for boy, where they don't kill themselves. The other one where they die, say, amigo, he die. You go follow all of them. This revolution be God ordained. No allow yourself to be manipulated by anybody in the diaspora. Not do them. I they beg you and I they insist. Una be una few. La Republic of Cameroon don't wipe una out all. Now only una few remain. Then una one finish the job with La Republic of Cameroon no finish her. I beg make una unite. Una get boys them again for loser. Make una unite. Una see how if you fight any under any group, if you fight any under any structure. But not turn your gun against your fellow brother when they fight for another umbrella. No do one. For any reason, don't do it. Collaborate and then wanna fight. Because the boy the way they should for abroad, where they engineer una kill themselves, them are disunited. They are not united. And that spirit with the one send them for inside una so that make una disunite. And I still insist that papa the way they should for Maryland, Samson and Gideon. They be disunited. In fact, we self we need to even talk with them. Now you with the one engineer with that dispirited division, so that make una fight for kill ourselves and make una end up as how we end up in disunity and without any progress nor win. This struggle is a winnable adventure and not an unwinnable misadventure. And when I talk with so much anger now, because I don't see a lot of things that go out very bad in this revolution way, I feel say now only we address them. Make I pick this call away there for line because they don't insist on call. Go on. Go on. Hello? I don't insist. You want to call me, make sure you need to listen to me for some different apparat. If you call me, they listen to me for different things. You know, so we didn't have a high TV. We didn't have a big time TV station. And then they call me if you're a regular line, just call me directly. If you call me with the broadcast on 4K, that means that they talk like 5 seconds before you want to talk. You still call me the listener for this. And you know, say for physics, say sound travels slower than light. So TV and light it travel faster than sound. Oh. So you call me and they listen for sound from another side, but you know where you don't know say this, the light already come up. Anyway, Ambazonians. I don't know whether I go teach for them physics again or when I say. Physics is the why and how things happen around us. Anyway, Ambazonians, as I insist on this particular edition, I want to thank our fellow brothers that way they did for Ground Zero. How they don't be very, very ingenious for develop new things than like popcorn. And we don't send some of them may they enter for Southern Zone, may they enter Southern Zone, go teach people they have to develop popcorn. Hello, now the call, go on. Go straight to the point, please.
Yeah, I beg there Samson say when you waiting for Ground Zero. You wait kill him. We still so waiting.
Samson.
Tomorrow we live for hide out. Now only Samson. We still so waiting and we will take it.
All right.
We blame the boys, they don't give bang at the smoke and say the kiwi, but we still waiting for finish it.
Right. And it be so stupid how is somebody go shit down for abroad 10 person for Ground Zero, say kill the person you go do one. And when are you there for Ground Zero, you go suffer, you know if you cross from one community to the other. Na banger on a curse. Gosh.
I say we already understand people they work under something. I don't know that at school they don't go now, but would you wait something to hear?
All right.
Alright,
Samson. All right. Yep. Ambazonians, when they hear the reality where they come off for Ground Zero, and then they fabricate anyone, and then they fake anyone, and all them be real. When they hear people that they call, that they make their honest opinion heard. When they see boys the way they don't sacrifice their lives, and we the youth will don't decide, so I use they not go die anymore. No, not under my generation. We the youth will don't decide, so now we go be the sacrificial lamb for the next generation. I still insist. We need to fight this fight now because we want to go for Ground Zero. No. We fight this fight as maybe we grand Pekin and we great grand Pekin and we Pekin then go for Ground Zero, not us. The Gojin Dinka then before they want to declare the independence run. Gojin Dinka's more time they die, he already that great might don't fight. I don't do a good job. He already tired, he should not have the rest. And if he die, they don't fight now for who we fight now for our generation. He never go for Ground Zero since then. No. And it's still been a fun for we they come. So would the fight not be because we want to go for Ground Zero? We know say we'll die and in exile because we have been exiled. We know say we'll die in exile. Would the fight now say make even if we die in exile, may we grand picking and go back, go see play with the bury the papa that placenta. So we need to fight now for ourselves. So if you did for ground zero, you wait me for ground zero. I never come for ground zero. But the only two I think do one for ground zero for send and for you now for send gun and bullet. So that make una defend una homeland, make una defend. The only two I think do one for you for ground zero now for talk good talk so that make una unite. Make una need to take orders from people where they kill people there. Take orders, go kill your fellow brothers. Who benefits? Now people the way they did diaspora. Who loses? Now you wait there for ground zero. Not do things that will be deleterious to the revolution. If any man tell you don't spoon a 10 pop banger, no take them. Oh. On this note, Ambazonians, I think I will end this particular edition. Make a Google rest. I think we don't talk for long. And if you always follow me for my Rebel channel for YouTube, you can always there for YouTube for Rebel TV. And we will still insist as I go to end this show, I go to talk. This fight, make a pick up this last one because it's commander from ground zero. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Go on, please, from ground zero. Go on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling from Momo.
Yes, go on, please.
Yes. I want to appreciate the governing council for the good you are doing.
Yes.
I want to appreciate all the leaders for the good work that you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
But we on ground zero, we would like unity for all the leaders to be united and stand
Amen.
as one,
Yes.
so that we can fight it together.
Thanks. Anyway, your network really, yes, your network really be good, really be bad, but the unity aspect I don't catch them, and which is a very good and strong point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ambazonians, I just take up that one because that call come from ground zero, and at the last caller that we call from ground zero. And I want to take time off to appreciate everybody we don't watch today, those sharers and those views. I want to thank everyone. The struggle not there on Facebook, the struggle there for ground zero. So no expect me for the come on Facebook, because if the struggle there for Facebook, I for put my bet for Facebook, they stay for Facebook. The struggle there for ground zero, I beg everybody say me they translate this effort into a winnable adventure for ground zero. I beg una say make una encourage una fellow citizens then from una local community say may they not fight themselves. May they not ever in any way kill their own fellow brothers. May they fight not only La Republic to Cameroon. And say may they not hear any order from any other group member or even their own group member where they tell and say can't kill your fellow brothers. May they not do it. I still insist we are fighting to restore our freedom. We are fighting to separate Ambazonia from La Republic to Cameroon. We are fighting for the separation of Ambazonia from La Republic to Cameroon. We are fighting for democracy. We are fighting for the rule of law. We are fighting for the protection of all civilians, regardless of where they come from, or their origin, or their race, their color, their sex, their gender. We are fighting for a new country called Ambazonia. Yes, hello, go on, the last caller. Ground zero. Yeah, go on, please.
Just to appreciate really go on. Which I like to try to urge you people that please want to try to make this big event for down there and back.
I don't hear you.
Because our real cry for down there now this infighting.
Mm-hmm.
Just this hate you don't put infighting where it will make all man be confused.
Right.
If peace different down there to overcome this enemy very fast.
Correct.
When all this hate and this infighting, it will make me myself I know it take peace in me. And it took
Right.
some things in me, my brother. It's too much. If we get peace, we will not get 2 months, 3 months to overcome these people.
Exactly.
But just this hate and infighting, it will prolong this fight to an extent where our people will be still dying for no good
reason. And it's a strategy to delay the struggle.
I beg you, my brother, I beg you, see into this thing. You are the voice of the people out there. Give that voice for peace to reign. Because at times, when you take anger, when you talk to you go after those who did this, it prolong again the infighting.
I agree.
When you take a heart of the people to bring peace, you say, okay, this one has happened, but let's look a way forward.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
So
continue.
All right.
So that we will not have this prolong of this trouble.
Amen.
It kills us and they beg you.
All right. Thank you.
See from now, because I don't try to talk something. I say the highest thing we will try to die today, not just peace. And if it just rain now, all that.
All right.
Imagine even to your eye, you know which way you get out to. So you go just forget that eye, you go for place where you go.
Right.
Then the time for you want to talk about that eye, it derail you and you lost many things ahead of you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Make you just try to establish that one as me and you talk small brother. We move forward. We get many things in football. What you saying? Well,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
you know, okay, just take like that way you used to say, you know, be for this position where you be today. Take that time where you be still playing for the other side of federation.
Correct.
Take now where you can't change. Isn't that you were too wrong or you were too right?
Correct.
Any man they learn every day.
You're right. You're right. That's a good statement. Mm-hmm.
I'm begging my brother.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you.
Okay.
Yeah, stay blessed for Ground Zero. Yeah.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Those are very, very interesting, intelligent callers where they call from Ground Zero. Very good people. Ambazonians, it is on this particular edition. As we start descend right now, cabin crew ready. Everybody fasten your seatbelt as we descend. I will give my conclusion. I want to tell people and say thank you very much for flying. And I want to tell everybody say as we did for this particular edition and for the subsequent editions, we fight now for the liberation of our homeland and for our security and for the security of everybody. Hello? 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 We fight now for the liberation of our homeland. I go off the calls, please. I need to pick up any call, no distraction. So now thank you very much. Now follow me on YouTube. Now if you watch me on YouTube, and I go be very willing for pick up your calls even after this edition and for register when on the donors list and for register when I want to be part of the liberation movement for Ground Zero. When I thank you very much. Do have a splendid day. My name is Tapang Ivo the DDC and enjoy the rest of your weekend.